My mom literally didn't raise me. She just paid bills and put food in my mouth. My mom didn't teach me how difficult life was gonna be. She didn't tell me about bills, mortgage, or having to pay taxes.
Well, sounds like your mom's the real piece of shit here, you know? I mean, I remember when I was 10 years old, my parents sat me down. We didn't talk about the birds and the bees. We talked about mortgage and taxes, you know? Just kidding. It was impossible for me not to know about money issues because my parents were always fighting. Too real?
The main thing my mother and I fight about is money. Whenever I don't have money, I'm a piece of
So this 22-year-old Sons of Anarchy reject is blaming his mom that he's a loser because she didn't teach him about bills and taxes, and she just fed him, and she didn't teach him about how to be a fucking human being, apparently.
Anytime I'm making money, that's when she loves me the most. I'd say I'm a little resentful that she didn't set me up for life. I could have been in a way better position now if I knew exactly what to do.
So he's mad that his mom didn't set him up for life. Like, what was she supposed to do? Have like millions of dollars in savings so you could just do nothing for the rest of your life? And also, he said he would be better off if he knew what to do. I think that's like everyone would probably be better off if they knew what to do. It's not how fucking life works. You're not born knowing what to do. You learn it yourself. Like, alright, this guy's already pissing me the fuck off.
I've always hated the educational system.
Michael, first of all, you didn't want to go to school.
Yeah.
So little.
I always told you that school was never my thing. My mom never really taught me anything.
You're probably a fucking idiot. Honestly though, like, if school is not your thing, then working better be your thing. Because if you don't get an education, you're gonna have to work hard for the rest of your life to get anywhere. And if you don't have an education, and you don't work hard, then you're gonna be a fucking loser. That's just how it is, man.
My mom plays the cancer card a lot. Anytime she meets somebody new, she mentions her cancer.
My mom plays the cancer card a lot? What the fuck are you talking about? It's like the ultimate card. Like it's not even a fucking card. Like, it's probably all she thinks about is the fact that she has cancer. So if she meets someone, of course it's gonna come up in a conversation. This guy's a fucking ignorant piece of shit.
I don't have the mental capacity to be the sweetheart that she watches on the Hallmark Channel.
You don't have the mental capacity for anything, it sounds like.
Every year she thinks that she's gonna die, but I don't think she's gonna die anytime soon.
Alright, now this is a guy who's just straight up in denial about his mom's sickness. Like, he stopped maturing probably like at the age of 14 or 15, and now he's just like in a fairy tale land where he's in denial of his mom's own inevitable death.
She's just gonna be a pain in my ass till the day I die.
So let's just recap. This 22-year-old living at home with his mom who has cancer, doesn't work, doesn't provide, doesn't help her at all, and he just said that she's gonna be a pain in the ass until the day he dies.
And what's your education?
GED.
When did you drop out of high school?
Probably about 9th grade.
Why'd you drop out?
Don't like school. Government institution.
Education's probably the best government institution there is. I don't know why he's saying it like it's a bad thing. Like, when your mom dies and you get fucking checks, like welfare, I don't know what kind of checks you get if your mom dies, but he's gonna get some type of reimbursement. Is that a government institution? Oh, don't give it to him because he doesn't believe in government institutions.
It sounds like you don't believe that she's really very sick. You said you think she'll...
Like, I know she's sick, but I know she's gonna live past through it and work through it and all. I don't think she's gonna die.
Yep, that's straight up denial right there. Just in denial, like he doesn't understand what cancer is. This fucking giant man-child.
That it sucked when she was diagnosed because you had to cancel your life and take care of her, and you state that, quote, I'm not a blanking nurse.
Dude, if my mom had cancer, I would gladly cancel my life to spend time with her and take care of her. That woman raised me, birthed me, she fed me, you know, she did everything so I could be alive, and I'm grateful for that. Why would I not give back when she needed me? Like, this isn't even like, usually these videos are funny, but I think I'm actually just getting annoyed. Like, I'm actually kind of pissed off at this guy.
Yeah.
I don't have much empathy for people.
Yeah, it's hard for me to show much emotion or like be sympathetic towards certain things at certain times.
Looks like we got a sociopath.
But you say that's not your responsibility, that's hers because she didn't teach you that?
She really didn't teach me much about manners. She was just came to the house, fed me and that's it.
What kind of fucking excuse is that? Like your mom didn't, she just fed you and that's it? She didn't teach you anything? I fucking highly doubt that. I think he's just holding some shit over her head so that he can get away with doing nothing.
2 years ago, I bought him a car. He calls it an old lady car. He calls it birth control because he can't pick up women in it. He's not thankful at all for that car.
That car is better than the car that I saved for years. And he's bitching about it. He's calling it birth control. You know what's birth control? That fucking goatee. Oh, actually, you know what's more birth control? Being a piece of shit asshole to your mom who has cancer. Yeah, that's probably the best birth control. No one wants to fuck an asshole. Except for people who are into anal.
Well, Vera says her 21-year-old son lives with her, doesn't work, sits at home all day, watches TV, and feels she should take care of him since he did not ask to be born.
There should be like some laws regarding abortion where you can abort someone when they're 22 years old because they're a total piece of shit who's ungrateful for their life.
When I speak to Michael about responsibilities, and it gets violent. And when it gets violent, he's had the tendency to hurt me.
Not only is he a loser asshole who just smokes weed and sits on the couch all day, he also gets violent with his mom who has cancer. It's just getting worse and worse, I swear.
I fall back onto the couch and she lunges at me while I'm falling, and while I'm there on the couch, I just kick her right off,
Oh shit. Look at those karate moves, dude.
I get her right across the room. It was mainly just to get her off me, Apparently I broke her rib and she called the cops on me and she lied to the cops, told them that I beat her.
Apparently I broke her rib, cops got called, she lied to him and said that I kicked her, but it's whatever. I mean, I just admitted to that, but...
And I told her, officer, I didn't beat her, but I kicked the out of her.
Yeah, I wonder how that went over. He's like, officer, I didn't beat my mom. I just kicked the shit out of her. I just beat the fuck out of her. I didn't beat her. I just kicked the fuck out of her.
Did anybody ever tell you that you're not supposed to hit a woman?
I don't like taking abuse, especially from women.
Oh, especially from women. That's a little misogynistic, my friend.
Or anybody.
Oh, and he doubles back. Or anybody.
Like anybody, and especially a woman that thinks that she can hit me, but I can't hit her because of some gender stereotype.
Well, I wrote down some of the things you said.
Look at Dr. Phil just burying his face in his fucking hand like, what a lost cause piece of shit.
And I want to get this in context. You said she's very dramatic about the cancer. You said she just wanted to bitch about how much pain she's in.
Did you see the one in the back that said I call her fucking retarded? That's a really good one.
What am I, a fucking retard, man? Am I a fucking retard? Oh!
I was just sitting here smoking a cigarette and died. That'd be awesome.
And he's just laughing about this shit.
I'm an online troll. If women want equal rights, then they're going to get hard lefts.
Oh, that's nice. He's saying that if women want equality in this world, they're gonna get fucking punched in the face. That seems fair. And he's just laughing it off. What a fucking scummy piece of shit. Am I the only one feeling this way? Am I the only one getting a little triggered by this fucking mustachio goatee looking motherfucker straight out of... Oh, I'm gonna find out what he's in right now. Like literally, you just look up villain.
Charming.
Yeah. Thank you. I try.
So Dr. Phil sarcastically says charming, and he says, thank you, I try. Dude, I hope Dr. Phil has like a team of people that just beat the shit out of people in the back alley behind the studio. Because that's the only thing that's gonna fix this guy.
I'm always nervous. I'm scared that he might hurt me one day, and I'm trying to survive. He doesn't want to live, but I do. And I don't know what to do anymore.
I'll tell you what you should do. Just kick that motherfucker out. Just get rid of him. Let him live on the fucking streets. Let him have to earn something to have a place to live, to have food to eat. Like, fuck that guy, you know? Like, he doesn't give a shit about how he's young and he has the rest of his life. So just kick his fucking ass out. Let him fucking starve on the streets for a while, you know? If he wants to die, let him fight for his survival if he's really fucking saying that shit, because I really doubt that he wants to die. I think he's just acting like a tough piece of shit.
And she has to sleep with her door locked at night.
Oh, what a badass shot of this guy smoking a cigarette. Really cool B-roll. He's like, yeah, my mom has cancer. Fuck it, I wish I had it.
You would think her illness would be her biggest worry, but instead Vera says she's been spending her precious time worrying about her son.
Okay, first of all, what the fuck is this footage in the background of him just rolling on the floor? Like, what is that supposed to be?
Cancer loves stress, and that's what I have, is stress all the time.
His mom's straight up dying of cancer and he's just like helping her along. He's literally just making it worse. Look at him just sitting on his phone like, what do you want, fucking retard? Why don't you go tell someone you have cancer, someone who gives a shit?
Okay.
He's just constantly telling me that he didn't ask to be born, that I should have had an abortion, that I shouldn't have had him if I wasn't going to take care of him.
Dude, he's just working her over to get what he wants, you know? He just like creates conflict to deflect from the fact that he's a loser. And he just blames his mom for him being a loser. And at some point, you know, you're 22 years old, you're living at home, you don't work, you smoke weed, you play video games. Yeah, it sounds like a great fucking time, dude, except for the fact that your mom has fucking cancer. And you're not helping her pay the bills. Like, I wouldn't care if this guy, let's say this guy worked, you know, full-time, part-time, whatever. He contributed to the bills, he stayed at home. He smoked weed, you know, him and his mom were rolling up together. I think I'm just so extra triggered because I knew a really close friend who his mom had cancer and they were super close and they had such a good relationship and he would do anything for his mom. He would do anything for another second with his mom. And this guy is literally just throwing it away and honestly just making her life worse. Like, she's gonna die knowing that her son's a loser piece of shit. I can't imagine how devastating that is for a mom. To know that you're gonna die and your kid just wants to die too. You know, like, imagine the solace a mom would find if she was dying and she knew that her son was gonna carry on with the love that she gave him. And he was gonna live a full life. And he was gonna live out maybe some of her dreams, you know? But no. No, this guy is just gonna waste it away.
Why do you have such a chip on your shoulder?
I don't know. I just hate life.
Oh, I just hate life. Dude, you don't even fucking know. You don't even know. You don't even... You don't even know what it's like to have a hard life. You live with mommy, and you don't work, and you don't pay any fucking bills, alright? You know what? Try living on your own. Try going to college. Try working full-time. Try paying some fucking bills. Try to get some responsibility. Try to take care of yourself for once, you know? You fucking hate life. You fucking hate life. You don't even know what life is, dude. You're not even living.
Do you want help with your depression?
Oh yeah, like really, my depression roots around not having any money.
Oh, your depression roots around not having any money? Get a fucking job. You want to talk about depression? Alright, I was playing VR chat the other day. Me and this guy had at least a 5-minute conversation about depression. You don't even know depression, dude.
And then as soon as I think about that, as soon as I realize that everyone in here could have depression, it makes me feel worse because it's like, I'm just another person. It doesn't matter. So it's like, at that point, who cares? Everyone else has it, so what's the point in thinking about it?
Like, you don't even know depression. There are people actually hurting out there. And you might think, but yeah, you're being insensitive. You know, everyone deals with their own depression. Everyone can only handle what they can handle. You can't judge what someone else's depression is like. Honestly, this looks like the type of person that uses depression as a get out of jail free card to get away with being a fucking loser.
I'm an honest guy, and I kind of am. You know, I'm pretty brutally honest, and that's what people don't like about me because I say what's on my mind.
Yeah, well, you're not hard to read.
No.
I think what you are is scared.
Dr. Phil is trying to say here is that you're a pussy.
I get rejected a lot, plenty of times.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Fucking wreck, dude.
I just want to work. I take pride in whatever work I do. And anything I can, I try to do it 110%.
Oh yeah, you're a real hard worker. Sitting on your fucking couch ripping bowls all day playing video games. Yeah, I bet you take pride in the hard work you're doing to that fucking bowl.
You've been very respectful with me today.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know you. And, you're supposed to be like a doctor type of person, so.
You're supposed to be like a doctor type of person, so I gotta respect you, because you're like a doctor type of person. I don't believe in government institutions like education, but I respect you because you're a doctor.
Well, I mainly have always just wanted to be happy.
Oh, you've mainly just wanted to be happy? Welcome to living, where everyone's just trying to be happy. Yeah, you're not the first person who's been mainly trying to be happy.
And I don't think I've ever really been happy for a long period of time, or longer than a couple days.
This is gonna take a more serious turn. As a person who depression runs in my family, anxiety runs in my family, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to these feelings. It's hard on a day-to-day basis. Depression isn't something that just goes away. It stays with you your whole life, and it's a constant battle every day to stay positive. I don't hate this person. I mean, what you guys have to understand is I put up a persona, a facade. I use a little bit of satirical humor. I'm actually like a kind, sensitive, caring person, but I like to be vulgar and obscene and a little outrageous on this platform because it's fun for me. But legitimately, if you're hurting, reach out to someone. There's friends, there's family that really care about you. And honestly, you have to understand that you can't just accept that you're just depressed and that's just why you are the way you are. You have to actively combat that depression and actively keep your mind in a good place. Like, actively fight to be happy. And as a person who's dealt with a lot of depression, I've been a lot better lately. I've had a little bit of a break from school. I've just been working, focusing on this channel. I've been streaming, and honestly, I've been excited to wake up and stream. I've been excited to get up out of bed earlier in the morning and make YouTube videos, get up out of bed and start streaming during the day. Like, if I have free time, I don't want to waste it. I want to spend it contributing. I want to grow my channel and grow my audience, and the main goal is for me to make people laugh. I just want to entertain people, maybe bring a little bit of happiness or a smile to someone's day. I don't know. I guess this is just me being grateful. I mean, we've passed 600 subscribers on YouTube. We passed 500 followers on Mixer. We've been growing a lot lately, and it's been affecting me. Like, I've been happier as a whole, and I feel better about what I'm doing. This is what I want to do with my life, and I'm just really grateful. I just want to thank you guys as a side note. But anyways, let's finish this video out.
I used to be in private practice, and there were people that I worked with that never knew they were depressed until they weren't. And when they finally got out of their depression, they were like, holy.
Alright, so you can conclude that Dr. Phil is going to set this guy up with the right people to maybe help his depression, help his anxiety, find him a rewarding job that he likes. And I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if you're in a place like this, if you're a 22-year-old piece of shit feeding off of your mom who's dying of cancer, you just maybe you need to take care of yourself and get yourself right so you can be a better person for your mom. Maybe you need to find rewarding work that you actually like and are excited to do. But anyways, guys, this was a weird video. It wasn't as funny as my usual videos. It was a little bit more serious, but I just hope that you guys take something from this. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that I said something that either made you laugh, made you smile, or maybe even gave you a little bit of hope. That's all I'm trying to do here, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video, and we'll see you in the next one.